Poker is a game of skill, strategy, precision. You're supposed to read your opponents, protect your stack, and play smart. But at the World Series of Poker, logic often takes a back seat. This isn't your typical game night. This is where bad beats become historic, where pocket aces get cracked, kings get folded, and chaos, it's always just one river card away. We're diving into the most outrageous hands ever played on the WSOP stage. Moments so wild, so brutal, you'll swear they were scripted. All-ins collide before players even act. Setups go nuclear. Dreams are shattered in seconds. And behind every pot lies a story of heartbreak, triumph, or complete collapse. These aren't just poker hands. They're roller coasters of emotion, adrenaline, and split-second decisions that changed everything. So buckle up, because what you're about to see isn't just poker. It's poker unfiltered, unhinged, and unforgettable. Ready to see just how wild the WSOP can really get? Brett Ritchie opened with kings, then Beth Shack looked down at pocket aces and instantly shoved. Not long after, Phil Hellmuth found the other two aces and went all in as well. Two players with aces, one with kings. A setup for pure chaos. But instead of waiting for Ritchie's decision, Beth and Phil started celebrating. Way too early, laughing, gesturing to the rail. Only problem? Ritchie hadn't acted yet. Problem was, Ritchie was still deep in thought. It was a total etiquette meltdown. Eventually he called. The flop missed everyone. Turn, blank. River. Still no king. Ritchie was out. The crowd was stunned. Two players high-fiving while the third hadn't acted yet? That's not just a misstep. It's poker karma baiting you in. And on the WSOP stage, karma doesn't wait long. $1 million setup. And one suit ruined it all. At a $1 million tournament, Gary Katz opened with pocket aces. In the big blind, Connor Drynan found the exact same hand. It looked like an easy chop, but Katz had the ace of spades, an edge that would prove deadly. The flop brought two hearts. The turn added a third. Suddenly, that tiny difference mattered. Drynan stayed calm, but the trap was closing. Then came the river, another heart. Katz made the nut flush. Drynan had the best hand, and still got wrecked. It was one of the most brutal coolers in WSOP history. A 1 in a million clash turned into a nightmare because of a single suit. Same hand, same rank. But Drynan lost a $1 million flip in the most painful way imaginable. A $1 million setup, and one suit ruined it all. 12 players remained in the 2010 World Series of Poker main event. Matt Affleck had pocket aces. Jonathan Duhamel held Queen Jack. They built a pot of over 18 million chips. Affleck was ahead the entire way. The flop, 10, 9, 7. Duhamel had a gut shot draw. The turn, queen. Top pair, but still behind. Affleck shoved, Duhamel tanked, and called. Then the river, 8. Duhamel hit the straight. Affleck froze. He stepped back from the table, stunned, then sat down, head in hands. Tears followed. It wasn't just an elimination. It was a complete emotional breakdown, broadcast for the world to see. One river, one heartbreak. That river didn't just shift chips, it shifted the entire momentum of the tournament. Mike the Mouth Matuso looked down at pocket kings and pushed all his chips in. A strong hand, a confident shove. Matuso, known for his big mouth, stood completely still, silent. Then came the coldest of cold truths. Scott Lazar had pocket aces. The trap was set. Lazar called instantly, flipping over the bullets. Matuso sighed. "It's up to the gods now," he muttered. And for a moment, it looked like the gods were listening. The flop came down. King, 5, 3, with 2 hearts. Matuso hit top set. The crowd exploded. He stood up, celebrating. Lazar's supporters deflated. Then the turn dropped a heart. And the river, another heart. Lazar didn't hit a king. He didn't hit an ace. He hit the backdoor nut flush. Matuso froze. All the noise stopped. What started as the comeback of the tournament turned into a disaster in 2 quick cards. Matuso didn't just lose a huge hand. He got ripped out of a guaranteed double-up in the most brutal way possible. He looked stunned and stayed quiet. The flop looked safe until the jack of hearts hit. Then come the hands. Payne picks up pocket kings. Aguilera finds pocket queens. Wyman looks down at pocket jacks and moves all in for 29 million chips. The table freezes. This isn't just a cooler, it's a war zone. Payne, sitting on the most dangerous spot in poker, second best hand, takes a breath, then calls. Aguilera, with queens, shoves over the top. 3 players, 3 premium hands, all in pre-flop. You'd expect the kings to dominate, but poker has other plans. The flop comes low, clean, no danger. Then the turn, jack of hearts. Wyman, who started with the worst of the 3 hands, suddenly takes the lead. Payne and Aguilera can only watch as their chips evaporate. River, blank. Wyman scoops it all, 80 million chips. He came third best and left first. Payne is stunned. Aguilera is gone. The crowd, losing their minds. From worst to first in a single card. Barry Hutter looked down at pocket kings. Across the table, one player had aces, another held queens. Everyone expected fireworks. But then, Hutter folded. Pre-flop, no showdown, no disaster, just a clean escape. The others went all in as expected. The kings would have been crushed. Instead, Hutter lost just 12,000 chips while dodging total destruction. How did he know? It wasn't luck. It was instinct. He felt the trap and walked away. Some hands are won by aggression, others by restraint. This was more than a fold. It wasn't genius. It was God mode. 3 monsters, 1 disaster loading, ace-queen suited shoves. Bill Klein reshoves with kings. The third player snap calls with aces. Then chaos turns to shock. Flop, king, 8, 5. Klein hits top set and flips the odds. The turn and river change nothing. Klein scoops over 3.5 million chips. Aces and ace-queen? Busted. It's the kind of hand where playing by the book still gets you wrecked. Klein didn't celebrate. No fist pumps. Just a quiet nod. He didn't just win. He dodged the train by flipping it. It was the 2023 WSOP Heads-Up Championship. Just 2 players left. One would move on. One would go home. Doug Polk had pocket queens. Chris Brewer had pocket kings. Polk looked uncomfortable. Doug Polk, the online shark-turned-YouTube star, looked shaken. You could see it in his eyes, like he'd seen this movie before. He called anyway. Flop, blank, turn, no help. Brewer stayed ahead the entire way. Then came the river. Queen. Doug Polk exploded, arms in the air, shouting like a man who just dodged lightning. Because he had 1 card, 2 outs, and Polk found it. Brewer? He handled it like a pro, smiled, shook hands. Polk roared. Brewer smiled, but you knew it stung, the kind of river that turns legends into highlight reels. And Doug? He wasn't just back in the match, he was back in control. Polk didn't just survive, he flipped the match upside down. Gila Liberté held pocket queens. Antonio Esfandiari had ace-king. Over 50 million chips went in pre-flop, the biggest flip of the tournament. Flop, 7, jack, deuce. Still safe for the queens. Turn, king. Antonio takes the lead. River, 4 of clubs. Game over. Liberté stood up, smiled, and shook hands. Knocked out of his own event. No tilt, no complaints. Just the sound of chips sliding away. Sometimes poker doesn't care who you are or what you're hosting. It hits hard, and it doesn't say sorry. Aces cracked. Kings folded. 1-outers crushed dreams. That's WSOP at its finest, where logic meets chaos. You can play flawless and still fall, or make mistakes and win millions. These weren't just hands. They became stories, etched into poker history. So next time you're caught in a brutal cooler or a sick beat, just know, even the best have been there, and it's all part of the game. Got a poker nightmare of your own? Drop it in the comments, and if you love this kind of chaos, hit that subscribe button.